Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
I go Ghana for Kokoko about 10 years. Kakra. Masaba mo na so biebo ye business na egu so bo digital business ye wo community mu a chese edom gum asedanka nyame na me kasa Ghana fo ye ndorso ni ade enne kofo atia se omura business ni mu me see ye business ye digital business abia abeko bia betumi arane agese me se woni internet no me say wo paycheck no wo de na so me na enso me ntina wo se be nya bibi ka ho na me ho hen ha me asedanka nyame 2 years ni enya nke enimu o eti ne ye bode from no me see business way afia so a those of us in the diaspora need to me file tax no ye bro ye 1099 na the file tax afia the file ye bra bi me the file ye di o just a professional bia wo business mu teachers taxi drivers just a me who send your men can doctors lawyers bankers obia you hear no gadgets just say we dey run business ye lay system na ma enti me say registration refundable. It's brabeshe. Say bibi a obetumi aye. Pe bibi kan wo na wo gina wo number akopɛ so a ebegene. E wo so otumi gina wo na me no so do won sesi obo. Na wanka sa otumi manage wade business na be ye wa wo dia. Amount extra source of income. Me mo mu de aboa me ne mabusua. Enti no bra. Me se kakra nie momra. Me number na etwa gu no. Ne yenkasa. God bless us all. Amen.
Mr. Chotome is right here. He is a journalist with the Spectator newspaper. Now, my name is Adam Andrew Hayden. My Mr. Bassem Battle. I am no pesa, but I am then. But the bell one. So, okay, last week, I don't know. So, okay, so last week, Thursday, before I ever call a weekend break, now. My mommy producer, Nogokpo, traditional leaders. And I need to say, what is the action plan? And they told my producer that on Friday, I'm about to press conference. Now, in the press conference, I'm can Simbi Amayat. The CID and Semno appear. I'm a minimum unity. Yata, a bit me. I think say number now for Nogokpo last Thursday, no, obesan for be near be some Sammy 1 or 2 because come on koso and come on koso me gidi said do na na be here mu ncheche mu because e bi mu nti ase no krampo e bia na enye yanya information say ana after press conference na nana na ana togbe na am I saying it right? Togbe. Yeah, okay. Togbe na Facebook jatare ne kasa me producer no say Togbe. Okay. Togbe na Facebook jatare producer ne kasa ne ka say on ba be press conference no mu yoba na swat ne yaso ate awie. Na yaso te ye ne say on mama Bishop Charles Agyin-Asare 14 working days. 14 days say omra na omra mehu empanifo. Na say entechemu no ya wrong. Ebisi yesi omra na omra bosumfie ebisi yesi omra na omehu Nogopo mpanifo asa entechemu ni nye enti no yenya yankanwumre yebenya sam entechemu na fe yehu because yasanso mpo ahu say Asɔre mpanimfoɔ a wɔwɔ ɛyɛ Perez Chapel wɔn nso aka sɛ 1 week yɛmfa yɛyɛfunu nto hɔ fasting and prayers and clapping na yɛ make sure sɛ yɛbɔ mpaeɛ against temptations bi a free saa kasa ne mu ɛba ama Nogopo atwerɛ letter ne mu nsɛnsɛm press conference na adze ne nyinaa wɔ hɔ na wei no deɛ ɛhyɛ da nkan topics no yɛde twa mu kɛkɛ enti ɛdɛm mensa chɔtɔ me question a mebisa ne sɛ ɛdɛm Bishop Agyin-Asare ɔnkɔ anaa ma ɔnkɔ because that has been the debate ebi ɛsɛ ma ɔnkɔ ebi sɛ ɔnkɔ ebi sɛ ma ɔnkɔ ebi sɛ ɔnkɔ. What is your position and what would you recommend as a PR person? Because I know that is also your forte. As a PR person, be a odi asori kesi nim, nyami nipa, Christo ni, yato safrel, ebi so kwa, it me wako bow to the gods. Ebi say, oh, unco for unity's sake. From PR perspective, you from far. Advice when I man of God.
I think that I'll be very happy to see the church take advantage of this situation. And clearly, when the church takes advantage, it will be a win-win situation for them. Nogopo over the years has been dealing with a very unfortunate stereotype for its citizens. And they feel like citizens of Nogopo is a community. I mean, Oka Nogopo and Kofwa drink called shrine, but it's a community. To say that I'm twice away chrono, what you say, it's a community and and because of that stereotype, almost feel say, and Kofua Omukrum Hon, Sabia or Kowari, na Ebia Nipanim Fiho, na Ibisa say, Ufi, no, can say, oh, Mifino Gopa, Nese, our any yam maswa, or Koi pay Juma, Nebisa Ufi, or Sino Gopa. So, ama abeye adia AC omu youth in so many areas. So, Osha, because of that, the use of the area, they have set up a social media page. They've set up social media pages where they post and like culture. They are trying to use some of the heritage in the town to lift up the public image. And for the man of God to come out, they feel like looking at his social standard in society, Wama that stereotype in a very huge endorsement, which they think will go a long way to worry them. And they also want to take advantage of that situation to use that same man who has a very strong social standing to change the stereotype. So that is the tussle at this point. And it's the chiefs and people, opinion leaders, who are trying to, smoke the peace pipe with him. So what I think is stopping them from going is the nature of the communication.
Okay.
It looks as intimidating and coming from social media, not official, and they believe that this man leads a huge number of people, and he must be treated with some level of respect. Okay. That's what I'm seeing from the camp. So, calm heads, I think the leadership of Nogopo should not see this opportunity to fight, but they should see it as a big opportunity to change the stereotype. In so doing, they need to reach out properly and brief them. It could even be that they don't, the man of God and some other people around him do not even understand the circumstance. Now, it's part of PR. This is an opportunity for you to brief them on what exactly the situation is, how that stereotype has affected the people. Now, he will become your ambassador to change the narrative for you. So they should not be seen as fighting the man of God, but they should use him as an ambassador in a way to clear the narrative.
So you think the man of God should go?
They should reach out properly.
Who should reach out properly?
The community. And the man
what is properly? Because one, he's not a friend to the community.
No.
They don't have any alliance or friendship with him.
Yeah.
The only way they can reach out is this public kind of invitation. And it became public because on some common DNA public.
Yeah, I know.
So they're using the same approach.
But
the same communication approach.
This is, you want to clear something, and this time around you have a man of God. Now, Oko courts na ye ma obela, ye shen maybe having a place of abode. This man of God has a place of abode. We know him. We know the church he is. Really, if they want not to do like a tit for tat dinner, they can clearly go to the leadership. And what they should be focused on, because they be afraid of the goal. Now, what is the goal? To change the narrative. Okay. So, how to get to the goal? No? Getting the goal is very important. If they think coming to him, getting him to clear will be a good goal achieving, they should, forget about egos and other things. Go to them, explain to them, let him become a voice for you. And it can help change the narrative. Also, the church, there is nothing wrong to reaching out to the leadership of the community as a church, because a church is a symbol of peace. A church is a symbol of unity, togetherness. And the word of God can be preached in so many forms, and they can get people through this act to even become Christians among other church leaders from the community and others, because people will get inspired by it. This is a challenge for the church to show that peace and unity approach. So this is also a challenge on the church to show leadership in this confusion. So something is there for both of them, both parties, to tap into to change the narrative for them.
Thank you so much. Well spoken, at least from the PR perspective. We also know what the leaders and the traditional authorities are looking forward to achieve with the Nogopo thing. I want to read something from Sonnie Badu before I move on to Roland to also get his opinion whether Reverend Agyin-Asare should go or not. I want to read something quickly from the Instagram handle of Sonnie Badu, who is also a man of God. Now he says, "Dear elders of #Nogopo, I greet you in peace. Thanks for receiving this message, as I will get straight the point. I'm not a member of Perez Dome, and I haven't spoken to Bishop in many years, and he has not employed me to do this. However, I think this is going a bit too far. Bishop came back and explained into details with wisdom how the event transpired, and he went on to explain that his wife is from Volta and his kids bears Everett names. This shows how much he loves and values the Volta region. Says, in all honesty, I don't think what Bishop described in his sermon was strange to any of us. The first time I ever heard of your town was when a media personality took to social media to let us know she took some people there for certain doings. However, that wasn't a surprise, as we know not to joke with Volta gods. Says, again, what Bishop was explaining is not strange, because every town has witchcraft, and sometimes when the principalities are agitated, they can cause mischief. In this case, like the vesting of the tithes, it was more spiritual than physical, which we understood. With that being said, says, I believe Bishop has done a lot of charitable work in the Volta region, and there has not been any press release on his philanthropy. In conclusion, I think this is a perfect time for us to know more about your town and all the good things going on there. I come in love, and one day I would like to visit Nogopo for a concert. And dear Bishop, Pops, I think I have an idea. Let's build a school for the people of Nogopo to add to what they already have. We know how the story will be told for years to come. The people were upset, and so he built a school to show love. Love you very much, Bishop. We love you, Bishop Agyin-Asare. He is a father worth emulating, and we love the people of Nogopo. You all are incredible. Let peace, love, and respect reign. I believe even the gods of Nogopo would agree with me. My name is Sonnie Badu."
A quick one on this.
So this is a message coming all the way from America. Pastor Sonnie Badu, and also Eddie Nano Atu Eye and Communi Nogopo and Communi. Now, like I said earlier, I've seen say church leaders or church elders of Parish Dome, they've actually activated 1 week fasting and prayers and clapping just to avert the confusion that has been ongoing at the moment. But maybe it's a simple question. Say, last week Thursday on this same platform, any amount hint and it said on Friday, I send BBC. Aha, and somebody can be about to any drawer. You catch them say your friend Nogopo for catcher say Friday, I send BBC. I send me a drew Friday night, and I send me see it. I send me see it and say 14 days. If you ever say you started kind of from 14 days, Friday 1, Saturday 2, Sunday 3, Monday 4. How many days more left? 10 days. The clock is ticking. Someone should act fast. But what will be your honest advice to the man of God? Should he go to Nogokpo or he should not go? As much as this is not part of my major topics today, I want to get your opinions on that. For a message, ni bring me or WhatsApp number na was screen says yeah, my read it quick. Asana, yeah, call other stories and that stories no those kakra but say make it time say a baby in that. So, what do you also think about this? Should a man of God go to Nogopo for whatever purpose they are calling him, or they should not go at all? Makai, Pastor and Dr. Sonnie Badu and
quick CSR education.
Makai, the message no. Yahudi ono so babi ogina. Ono de o se asem no kra enye bibia sa na se Nogopo no kra ze ni de koso nti den na mo yama na e se de hwe nkoso nya ni enim de koso yeni enti betimi anka de Reverend and Bishop Oscar. Some of us have both. Young school dime me and Sabi in Simamu. If we are now the assembly, and then now super not coming back.
Quick CSR education, like
good.
He said that Yenkosi school, there is what we call the perceived needs, and that's what he's doing. That is not the right approach to CSR. I mean, don't perceive a need for community. For communities, CSR with perceived needs, or chase you on my way. I mean, you can go and do it, but it will not serve that purpose. You need to go for the real needs.
Okay.
Go there. Okay. Do a research. Understand them. Don't do a perceived need. Okay. Make mistake. Go.
All right. Thank you. Ro, quick one. Not part of our major topics today, but if I say, because ahana ye can say Friday na sembesi na sembesi. BBBC A. BBBC and a BBNC.
That's artifact.
Sammy, make us say, I was a man of God,
Uncle.
Yes. Even the letter from Dr. Sonnie Badu even tells, say, Archbishop Agyin-Asare, or Kwa, Boni Bieni. Yes, because even the latter of his letter says, let peace, love, and respect. And I want to say peace, and love, and respect, they are all in caps. So these are the paramount things in the statement, and I back and forth in your door.
But Dr. Sonnie Badu, one cast uncle.
And I may perceive me chat say, as seven or canning in arm, a odo, asumdre, any ubu. And we know in our community, and in our society, one thing that we don't take for granted is the disrespect to elders. Even Bible cry can say for Kaiser near the Emma Kaiser, never Yankopon, the Emma Yankopon. And in this, the invitation is not coming as a date in April, and I said you're comfort in April. These are the elders, a chronity, and a tron safro. Sabe say uko chronim, na bibi koto. Yenyi asem we kranto nchen. Se uko chronim, na bibi koto. Whether a kroman na attack wo, and I say nye kroman na attack you, I'm talking about physical.
Okay.
and you are more attack and you can't find the culprit, you will call on the leaders of these communities. You have every right to call on the leaders of these communities. And say sir, spiritual statements no kind. Me, I don't see anything wrong with it. You see, like what Adam said, the church can just use this as an opportunity to portray that peaceful image that it is always known for.
But at the same time, what the church is also thinking about is going to bow to.
You see,
some perceived.
They are not going to a
no. But that is how the church.
So you see,
that's the
leadership should explain.
And see, let me tell you something. That's why we want to talk to some of the traditional leaders from Nogokpo. But unfortunately, my producer is telling me numbers are a one press release say any information be on friend numbers. I'm afraid tuning na. Looks like they are all not willing to talk. My producer is telling me first number be and then kasa Thursday no a friend no and commanding koye. Another number of friend was you on first number no. And then my producer can say my first number no is not winning. And I can say oh someone the omu beka ina no makanimpo na press release ni 14 days no me man. But why not that education? Who is he coming to meet? Is he coming to meet some fetish priests? Is he coming to meet the gods? Is he coming to meet the traditional leaders? So, because I'm sure by now the man of God might also be confused.
Sammy, see, as far as we are concerned, even the letter that came had no mention of any fetish priest in there. Neither did they have any mention of any gods in there.
I know, but
in fact, the letter
I get it. But what I mean is, if that is what the people believe in, that means everybody you're going to meet is a believer of.
Of course, and that will never affect the belief of the man of God in any way.
Okay.
It will never affect the belief of the man of God in any way, because what I believe in is that niawuji di na ye adwuma ma wo. Niawuji di no e na ye adwuma ma wo. So if you go and somebody wants to perform his rituals and you don't believe in that ritual, how do you partake in it? And in partaking in spirituality, it is not even about physically being there. It involves you spiritually and psychologically following all procedures that is being happening. You understand? So and you see, with them even not giving details in Ponu, just the umbrella of it is the chiefs that are calling you, because the letterhead has the chieftaincy or the palace as
but who is
the symbol of,
who is explaining this to them?
as the symbol of authority. You see, the fact that even some people are confused, say, hey, all corner, or call bosom so, and also or coin for, even clearly shows the perception about this whole Nogopo name and how serious the man's validation is to this particular perception. You understand? Because Senka, if the perception is not there, and as a perception, no one input, if the man had not validated it, anybody, we've seen people who go and just stand at the signage and say, I have been to Nogopo, and we see people who doubt. You just went to the town, you didn't go anywhere. Of course, you can do that, like you can do it, but it will not have some concrete validation. But when it comes from a prominent person, somebody who controls figures, and whose word can change perception within minutes. And I will also agree with Adam when he says that the church, the traditional leaders should also find a way of properly communicating with the man of God. Yes, I know in authority terms, they can say, oh, they are the elders, and they would see themselves supreme over the man of God. Therefore, they would want to exercise that authority. But if the goal is to change this perception or minimize the effect of this particular perception, nothing stops you from reaching out. And if we say the traditional leaders are people of peace and the church is also people of peace, we don't see the need for this back and forth. In fact, nothing should stop the man of God from reaching out to these people to know that, okay, I have seen my name being mentioned in a certain press release. I am the certain man of God. Who do I come to Or where do I go? Where are you inviting me? You understand? Which palace are you inviting me? Before he can say, oh, whether I would go or not. Because you see, he can disregard this press release and say, oh, he doesn't think it is official or it wasn't done properly. But I tell you, if his name was mentioned in a very bad way in this same press release, he wouldn't disregard it. You understand? He will not disregard it. He will come and clarify and even take the people on for whatever reason if that name or his name being mentioned in the press release was in a bad way. Okay. So the same way he would have given it an energy if it was a bad perception, same way I believe that, yes, he can just ask one of his junior pastors to reach out to them or one of his people to reach out to them. Okay. And even him, without him going, he can even send mercenaries to there, like to the place to go and listen. Perhaps he's also engaged with other duties. So, yes, whatever you say to them equally gets to him. If your letter was even able to get to him, if you tell his people, you've equally told him. So, I believe nothing should stop the man of God from going. This is just a peaceful meeting, which can benefit the church and the traditional leaders at the same time.
Okay. Let me go on to Kojo.
No, I started fast.
We started fast. Fasting. Well, the full press conference is here. When him say, if Kojo, if you would want me to read it, now Mwawa.
Read.
You want me to read Mwawa? Okay. My reader, but how tense. My reading now, it's been more. It says press conference held by the chiefs and people of Nogopo on 2nd June 2023. Archbishop Agyin-Asare to meet Council of Elders of Nogopo in person within 14 days. Council of Elders. It says Togbi Agbesi Wusu II, Awadada of Anlo State. In fact, the first paragraph near all the Togbis that were present. And also the
Traditional.
As I read the chiefs and people of Nogopo in the Ketu South Municipality of Volta region give 14 days ultimatum to Archbishop Dr. Charles Agyin-Asare, the founder of Perez Chapel International, to meet us in person for peace talk. Underline peace. Person and peace talk about a statement he made that Nogokpo is the demonic headquarters of Volta region. He made this derogatory, once again underline derogatory. He made this derogatory statement when he was preaching in a summit at Parish Dome in Accra on May 2023. In the sermon, he recalled an experience he had alongside with his co-pastor at Nogopo after attending a crusade in Aflau. 1. That having listened to the second trending statement he made on Sunday, 28 May 2023, he did not show any remorse of regretfulness, an indication that he deliberately decided to tarnish the good reputation of the people of Nogopo. 2. That per our understanding and that of the dictionary meaning, Longman 2007 edition, he explicitly meant Nogopo is the headquarters of all wild, cruel, and evil people in the Volta region. Perhaps he might not know the town Nogopo very well. 3. That for evidence-based testimony, we want to make it known to him and the general public that when Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana, explored all avenues to gain independence for Ghana, but all to no avail, he finally visited Nogokpo and sought divine assistance from the tender deity, Togbi Zakaja. 4. It is an open secret. Nogokpo is situated along ECOWAS Highway where thousands of vehicles that carry goods and human beings ply the routes on daily basis, but none of them has ever made such derogatory comment about the town. 5. That the community has never engaged in any inhuman activities or compromised the good reputations for any material gains since time in memory. And 6. That we, the people of Nogopo, are very peaceful, tolerant, and have been demonstrating a higher level of decorum and love to neighboring tribes devoid of their negative tribal elements. 7. That although Asare's comment is too irritating and condemnable enough to result in a direct confrontation, we still remain agents of peace. That we are aware the nonchalant attitudes of some leaders in addressing such religious attacks in other parts of the world are the result of the upset in violence we have been witnessing. 9. That it is expected that this 14 days ultimatum given to Agyin-Asare would serve as a preemptory to do the needful, but his rejection might compel us to advise ourselves. 10. That his message that day was just calculated damage mechanism of the usual religious intolerance to weaken African traditional religion in the face of the congregation. That we, the custodians of Nogopo, so do not want to compromise our ethos, and core values of self-centeredness. We therefore wish to petition the Peace Council and the Christian Council to help Archbishop Agyin-Asare to appear before us within 14 days for amicable resolution. We also wish to appeal to the office of the Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Ketu South Municipal Assembly, some traditional council, BNI, IGP, and National Security to bring Agyin-Asare and the likes to book. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Long live
Nogopo. Long live Volta region. Long live our homeland, Ghana. Thank you, by chiefs and people of Nogopo. Hey. Wow. No,
your copy BNI.
No,
IGP.
No,
So it is no joke.
Well, what's that baby and Abua?
Yeah.
Because because any pana I say Omofa Bishop Mrano. Side depends on who. Because BNI for count. IGP count. Traditional Council Authorities. Christian Council. Peace Council. Municipal Assemblies. So we need to car. Ever bo be a tukani in a corporate doma.
Pressure.
Obey Nagasa uncle. You be bo abo. Almost that you don't get it. Abomo. Well, but what advice do you also have to share on this?
Well, case really a bit delicate because it boils down on people's beliefs and morals any other day. Utie asemwa yefa ye mantem na obia wo ade ba ku bia etosi amanfo etai kande ebu yanimtia kakra ebi e beka se wachemfo moye mansotwen weifo isi the same thing that happened with the story of Ayeti Obodoma and Kasamo de Kobo Numa Besine Yeni omo egusu ayekono. Then Nogokpo story no bia ewo amanfo ano obi kura ni obi bibi na kan hia me de obekọ Nogokpo enti that perception no ewo hono and ebasa na enya beto mu a de bia ye example say Nigeria na do maybe a term near can 419 and then almost the arts ni music ni ade to me ape pasa di na eden afiom and I want to believe said that people there no almost tom say sadi we eden ekoso
yeah
enti reverend edi de beto so yi ama akoye say oh obia kan bia ye kan social media mantemo but ni particular be so na no e dey have count there na is ade no pa because o commando a huge following
okay
and na ono so a spiritual person enti ebetimi manfo be gie di say ono o yesofo no ne wahu so it's like an endorsement a confirmation on what people perceive
yeah
enuntina omo ayede asori dia issue with Omra Hono, a Honema case near Bibio Kaka. Because assembly na or for Kaya get tones our friend. O Canamiano Casso and yet sub-7 a yet shrine, I say, date no na someone. But you was as assembly now Kaya ye from. As some say, or see no book, the demonic headquarters of the Volta region. And no thing here turns afro. It you can't run away from that. Say osofo mpo na eto ne nsa frɛ wo ho asɛm na wo kan no ɛho ne yɛde frɛ wo and the encounter also wonya ne yɛ ade a wɔka sɛ yɛ spiritual sɛ ɔmkɔ baabi kɔyɛ asɔre na nana abayifoɔ no egu hɔ paa nti no ɔmo sɛ ɔmo discipline ɔmo paa ɔmo preachiti a ɔmo bɔ ɔmo adwene ɛmo bɔ ɔmo adwene ma ɔmo eti ɔmo wie yɛ a ɔmo bɛsen no ɛna the Google for attack
pretend match.
Yes. O say
if it's in code can
so we go so can story Bishop story in America. Bishop asem no and
paraphrase.
Yes.
Paraphrase. Yeah.
And I went here.
Oh, paraphrase na ko.
Na so one tie we try
flex and do anything.
no you ba ko try ba be statical free.
That's it.
You will try to be a statical free by to what you say. And now, sir, attack nearby. It when you now acquire spiritual. And who say, O Christian also for how they understand demons and all of that. Say, o make a statement about demons. Now, Kasa what to suffer now. A burden so pass over because on to sa spiritual aspect and
Yes.
because him say, as someone making ohun say and no kore no eno nti na wo frɛ me say me pacho and sabi you all kon eden so okotwe na asɛm na sai
Yeah.
eno nti ne yeto nsa frɛ no just to come and retract that statement. It is all qua that is the import. And also amanfo no ba bia the people of Nogopo need the far me so many omo ya adwen pa ye on the morals and even living with other people, because as some I can deter a lot of people from engaging with people within that vicinity, and in fact omukro into a good light, more especially in Africa and in Ghana, where we believe in spiritism and juju ni sanya mane ejidi pa. It is a bibi sa ba obi mpo epese bi okobie business bi wo sa area ho no na o te sa asem no a ebetimi abonu and yenim se mpo obia krase anase obia krom no emri bi atwam no na sa ne ma ne koso pa but ene ya sebe ewiase kɔ nanim sa ne ma na brass eti we kra krom abosom bi na first omo ho na nyina beka yese ba ko bi na dan bi wo ekuro mo ba bi a omwum oni etimi ko tramu bob ke kan e mabom a ba sa na ni dan na obo mu ba edu ba bi na egu ye no etimi ko fa dondo ne body agro a I beans enti omo expect say now no even say story no kwa na wo say no ene ma sesa e community a ombeti nipa betimi atira ma bobra, and I love their press way no. Technically, they projected so many things around their country. Say
their town.
Their town, sorry. Say Osaje food Dr. Kwame Nkrumah cry beji divine fortification.
Ofa baby
uncle ye. Okoko nkrom krosu uncle ye. Ye try say kwa. Na ha de okwa Imuading Emma omutimi e de ebo na wabobbo.
So could it be say Osagefo ekọ okwagie na omunya sa title na because say na omo patches Osagefo ko ba bia ba na fine but ko ho ne pena pa
fine ni nyina so ye credit, and I love baby so can say ma yemfa yesom embu traditional way numtia and also ye one a year and comma and then what surprise say before. Ebi mu gidi said this is also our way of worship. Ebi mu craft say Christosomo ya ade amrofo na de ade abeto yen. Enti memfa wo de no emebu ye de gidi nie. Say ye ekwan e fa so bompaye, ekwan e fa so ebo ye brand ye. Enti memfa wo de emebu ye de animtia. Enti almost story no omo panning out here. But my problem is say sofo ebe koho no no eno na ye issue. I always say nka omo be siki say on train sign say baby ogina ye no obetimi asan abase. Oh, I didn't mean to disrespect the people of
waka
good. Eti wakadia.
Why
Good.
No, you see the
why,
impact of that explanation.
No. Why is that?
But the explanation, you see, the bottom line of that particular explanation is, I am sorry. You see, that is what will put this whole issue.
No, he didn't say he was sorry.
Yes, and then I make so with that particular phrase missing in that explanation, that is why they are still holding on to it, because when you read the second presser, they made emphasis to
the second. Yeah.
Exactly. So they were expecting him say, oh, after clarifying everything, he will say, oh, because I didn't mean to hurt you guys this way. Even if it landed in a bad way, I am sorry.
Well, but I also think that because of his position as a Christian leader, in terms of spiritual, spiritual dominion.
Of course, I wanted the free was and where the people of Nogopo they are coming from. Unsa omunko ra spirit in mumpo. Omo normal physical because I am some now canona egu omufi enye honhom asem. But the man of God will not move away from the spirit side. I feel senka. Oh, send your children. So, oh, I didn't mean to denigrate the people of the image of the town. And I say, make assembly idea go mufino. And kebet me see and I say, oh, as someone wa carry the software. As I say, with me there, oh, Tresign, and I say, ebia ye do be fa emra kwa so. Na mum say, more salmon to mohone dear. I think say a big bit way. Bad diamond so beko. And no one na sawan kwa bia na eno so de because Muslim preach peace. Etika peace ni de oh also for asama wakan ye ni anje ho. Eti yesre wa twesan. Se won twensan a bia ba bia emra kwan so bia so ye fan because say mo say 14 days wa ma we don't know what you are going to do. Are you going to be violent? And I say, a bear spiritual. A bear spiritual there. Any excess of funds or say who spiritual. It's a hot dinner, only see any. But what we don't want to say about quiet violence. I say, be able to be a now sorry, be or hobby, be nebia. Yet the Akoye Gidi and Sabasabi. And I don't know, so many so they are family so if they feel say. The image of the town has been. Because I remember the last time we be about the guy Adangwesi. I mean, almost issue some press and almost said they would take the person on and all of that.
Evangelist, singer,
Diana, on the Sokoi or Pucha or Copacho. And also the software copy that statement now or see what who know. Nice or revoking. No, say ye wo among for software yesha among for we preach we kro mo mutimi ka ebia edua we esi mu kro mu hanom e say we say okay. They make that such statements.
Well, this is our conversation on the latest happening on Nogopo. Roland, check it this no man say e besi da be na ye start to countdown. And I still want to believe that looking at the names mentioned in the press release, no dear. Bishop Timinka Sonko, because IDP, Dr. Akufu Dampare, Atuka Ako, Perez Dome, so no so for Kudinko, also for still Menko, and then also for Beko, or so for Beko, because he'll be compelled to go. He'll be compelled to go.
I can't 10 days there. It will be on the 15th.
Dana ebe lefty ban on drama.
Yes, 15.
Abozigi.
But say Friday, if we are going by Friday.
Friday
to Friday, then it will be on the 16th.
Which is Saturday.
Which is Friday.
Friday.
Yes, 15th is on Thursday.
On Thursday.
But 16th is on Friday.
And a Friday because Friday.
Friday to Friday.
Dumbe mano. 14 days prepare.
Nice one.
Well, it's all good. And we are doing all this in the name of tourism. We are doing all this in the name of tourism. Because one thing is sure, Oko Volta Regional, it is one of the regions that is really projecting tourism in Ghana. Not long ago, shout outs to Kwame Dazi and his team on Joy FM. One of our entertainment shows, Volta Region. omukoye one of the mountain afajato hono omukoye program, and it was in the tourism drive in Tehunia Pan.